Hello everyone and welcome back to the FM Scout channel for another experiment. Today we're going to take a look at what would happen if you gave a non-league team the perfect manager possible within the game's parameters. Now my name is Jenkaldo and you are welcome to check out my channel. Just search for Jenkaldo on YouTube or look at the description in this video. I put out a daily series of a European Journeyman series, and I also put out about 3 Football Manager experiment videos a week. So if you're really into your Football Manager experiments, you should go and check me out. But getting back to this experiment, the idea is that we're going to give this non-league team the perfect manager. We're then going to go forward 2 seasons in time, I think, and then 5 more seasons in time. We're going to see what the manager's up to and what he's doing. Now, the manager we're going to be using is the man with the most generic name in football. It is Rob Smith. And as you can see, he has got the perfect stats. Absolutely everything is perfect for him. He's got the best reputation as well. I haven't just changed these front-end stats. What I've also done is change his staff details. So he has got perfect current ability, perfect potential ability, the perfect manager's reputation. So in theory, clubs like Barcelona should be coming in to sign him. Perfect ambition, loyalty, everything else is right up there. All of his tactical attributes are completely matched out. But something I have done is I've also edited his club contract details. So you'll see that he is planning to leave at the end of the contract, but he's got an extension clause after promotion of 50 years. So as soon as the club gets promoted, they'll get 50 years extended on their manager's contract. At the moment, because he's planning to leave the club in 2021, he's got 5 years to get promoted, and then that 50-year trigger will kick in. So nothing else is going to change at the club. They're still going to have the same facilities, the same players, the same chairman. Everything is the same, and there is still a possibility that he could get sacked. So let's go forward 2 years in time and see how he's getting on. Well, for starters, it's good to see that Rob Smith is still the manager of Telford. He's also had that contract extension, so he's now at the club till 2071, and he's still planning to leave the club at the end of his contract, so he will be here till 2071 unless he gets sacked. Everything else is pretty good. He's pleased with how things are going, apparently. So let's just take a look at Telford as a club. If we have a look at their senior squad schedule and drop back to the first season we gave them, you can see they started off reasonably well after losing to Field, I think that's how you pronounce that. They then put 3 wins in a row together before starting to struggle somewhat. I think Telford are supposed to finish towards the bottom end of the table in the game naturally, so they're doing reasonably well, getting a nice run of victories here in the FA Trophy and in both rounds of the FA Trophy, then in the second round as well, getting through before getting knocked out by Fylde, who they just can't seem to beat at the moment, but doing reasonably well in the National League overall. And then the next season, they didn't get promoted that season, but they put together a much better run of form this time around, getting a lot of victories on the board, a couple of defeats in there, but generally really dominating, getting all the way to the FA Trophy semi-final where they were beaten by Sutton United, so doing very well. And then going up through the National League North playoffs, managing to beat Darlington home and away before then beating Fylde in the finals. So they've done reasonably well overall. If you have a look at their league table, you'll see that they did very well coming second, having to go up through the playoffs, but 8 points behind North Ferriby United, but 2 points clear of Fylde, who did keep beating them in the league, so maybe a bit of revenge for them there. But it means that when we go forward 5 years in time, we'll be able to see where the club is now they've been promoted and what the manager's up to. Well, we are now 5 years in the future, and there is something or 2 interesting things on the screen for you here. The first one is that they have got promoted from the National League. They are now a Football League club. Just a few years, 7 years it's taken them to become an actual Football League club from the 6th tier, I think, of English football. So they've done well there. But Rob Smith's no longer the manager. He's been sacked. I'm not sure what has happened there. Apparently, he's not been doing enough. If we have a look at their managers, you will see he was manager up until 182 days ago. So around the start of this year, he got the sack. Actually, he got sacked before that because they had another manager in there for 20 days as caretaker. But no, so he was sacked on the 8th of November 2022 after 7 and a bit years at the club. He won 2 promotions and an FA trophy along the way, but apparently was just sacked for no reason. If we take a look at him now, he's still not at another club, even though he's available, even though he's the perfect manager, got perfect reputation. He's not been able to find a new job in the few months since, but I think that would only be a matter of time until he was taken up by another club. But you can see the impact of having the perfect manager. He has managed to take them up 2 leagues before finally getting sacked and falling victim to the usual manager process. But it's interesting he's been sacked, to be honest, because they've done very well, unless it's something to do with the current League 2 form. And there you can see it. That's maybe why he was sacked. This year, their first season as a Football League club, they did manage to survive, but it might have been the new manager coming in that got them over the hump. They could have been towards the bottom of the table this season. So even the best manager in the world playing for managing a non-league team is not safe from the sack. But that is going to be all for this experiment at the moment. If you'd like to see a second part to this, see what Rob Smith gets up to in the future, if another big team comes in for him, do let me know. We're always happy to do a follow-up if you guys are interested in it. And once again, feel free to check out my channel. I've got lots of experiments on there. Just done one where we take a look at what would happen if a non-league team was given £1 billion. That experiment has just finished and there'll be a new one out in a day or two. And of course, check out the FM Scout website at www.fmscout.com. You'll find all your tactics and skins, your face packs, everything you need, including guides and advice, different articles, and more FM Scout videos. They're all available on the website, so go and check that out as well. Drop a like on the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. But until next time, see ya.